gentlemen. Give it up for him. We're also giving it up for yourselves for coming out and supporting live comedy on a Tuesday. Thank you. So, this is what I do for a living, because I gave my 2 weeks at Jimmy John's Subs. This is what I do for a living. And I ran into a friend of mine from high school the other day. He just got his MBA from Michigan University. And we're catching up, having a couple of drinks, talking about where we're at in life. And he goes, yeah, I just got a job offer from Morgan Stanley. Should be making a couple $100K in a few years. How's that whole comedy thing going? I said, well, I haven't had sober sex in over 2 years, and I overdrafted my bank account into Dunkin' Donuts this morning. That's how comedy's going. So you got this round, or are we making a break for it? What's the game plan, Moneybags? Are we rocking or are we rolling? What are we doing? I gotta find a job. I hate just the entire process of waiting for a job, because every job interview I've ever been in, the first thing they say, not, nice to meet you, that's a decent suit, nothing like that. They're always looking over my resume, and the first thing they say is, I see you never graduated college. No. I have 8 years of experience in this field, but I never studied the gender roles of the Tang Dynasty. So I have no business assistant managing this warehouse. What the fuck are we talking about? A degree? I need hands, hotshot. Just give me a clipboard. Job applications. I do actually love filling out job applications, because every job application has that question on there. Have you ever been convicted of a felony? Then you check the yes box or the no box, and then next to that it says, if so, explain. And they give you fucking that much of a piece of paper to explain why you were convicted of a felony. What's your one-word excuse? 99% of the time it has to just say, framed. What else are you going to write? If I ever run my own business, though, I will only hire felons that are really witty about why they were convicted of a felony. I see you wrote whoops-a-daisy. You're my new general manager. Got a t-shirt and visor in back. Clock in, T-Bone. So, my dad thinks I'm gay. Let me back up. Live with my parents, and my friend sent me an email that said, hey, check out these shoes I'm going to buy on eBay. And I, being the kind of idiot that trusts his friends, clicked on the link. My screen is filled with a picture of 2 guys, shirts off, making out, hot pink lettering on the top of the screen flashing gay porn, speakers on my computer without my control going, hey everybody, I'm watching gay porno! I'm like smashing my fist on the iMac as my dad walks into the room and goes, Brendan, are we out of butter? No! Hasn't looked me in the eyes in a month. You know how that goes. So, Back to the Future. Let's talk about it. I watched the movie Back to the Future for the first time in like 10 years the other day. That is a horrible movie to show children. Horrible film for children. I was babysitting my cousin. I was like, oh, your parents have Back to the Future. Let's throw it on there. Okay, first of all, the ending of that movie is total 80s Reagan-era comeuppance bullshit. The ending of that movie is basically, because the McFly family is financially superior to Biff Tannen, they won. You know what I mean? Ball game. He's cleaning their car, bringing in their mail, which he opened for them. That's creepy. I don't care who you are. But the weirdest part about the ending of that movie for me is Biff Tannen in the 80s, really integral part of the McFly daily life. You know, cleaning the car, bringing in their mail. Especially when you consider the fact that at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance, Biff tried to rape Lorraine McFly. How many times do you think he had to apologize before he could put that business card / calendar magnet on their fridge for his auto waxing job? George, Sorry about that whole thing in the 50s where I sexually assaulted the woman that birthed your children. I got this auto waxing thing I'm getting off the ground. You guys just got a new truck. Let's talk business, McFly. Come on. Oh, that's just Biff. You gotta let Biff be Biff. He's always lying about the second coat of wax and raping women. That's how Tannen rolls. I like to drink. One thing about this old cuss. I like to drink a lot. And actually, have you ever woken up? This happened to me. I woke up Sunday morning. I had a voicemail from an ex-girlfriend which said, "Brendan, it's Katie. You have to stop sending me text messages at 4 in the morning because I have a boyfriend and he's really jealous." So then I immediately went to my phone and looked through it. The text message I sent her at 4 in the morning, one word, all capital letters, America. Really, dude? I'm a threat. I'm a visible mess when you read her phone and she's looking. So, I almost got arrested a month and a half ago. Let me explain. Long night of drinking. It was a Saturday morning. I had been out all night Friday night. It was 5 a.m. on a Saturday morning. And you know that point in the drunken stumble home where you can't even handle stumbling? You know, the weight of the booze and mistakes that happen on a Friday night become to be too much. So on that stumble home, you just stop and throw it in park for 2 to 3 minutes. Just twisted in the breeze on a city street. You're yelling at God, "Why don't you exist?" You know, one of those. I'm in park on Belmont Broadway, and I hear this noise. I look up. There's a woman jogging. She's jogging at 5 in the morning. She's got her whole outfit on. Her iPod is strapped to her arm, and she's just taking it all on. You know what I mean? First of all, if you take care of yourself, if you like what you see in the mirror, fuck you. Get out of my city. You don't belong in a place where you can get gyro meat on a burger. Take that jogging nonsense to California where it's welcome. So I'm in park, she takes care of herself, that gives me the red ass. I decide I have the right to yell at this woman. Truth is, I do not. So I'm in park, and as she passes me, first thing I wanted to yell was, "Hey, youngster, where's your Labrador?" Didn't go with it. As she runs past, I go, "Fuck you, world beater!" Blue lights flash, they put me in the back of a squad car, I got a new set of bracelets. I was in there for like a minute and a half, and then they found out I was Irish Catholic, and they let me go. Chicago works! Thanks very much, everybody.